Hey guys, hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. And let me do the sad announcement. I decided to sell out all of my wind turbines. Have I gone mad? Did I lose faith, or there is something else? I mean, there are several reasons for this. Reason number one is actually already sitting in my garage, and somebody who is following me closely probably guesses what is it and why have I decided to make such a move. The reason number two is the fact that I still cannot get this channel monetized. I mean, 1.5 years, and I still don't have a 1,000 subscribers, and that's ridiculous. Like, just to leave you some little bit of comparison information. My Ukrainian channel was monetized within 2 months. It was very quick. Here, I'm still missing 43 people to get to 1,000. And I mean, if you aren't subscribing to this channel, if you aren't liking the videos, what kind of interest do I have to keep it going on and do more tests and etc. etc. That's hard to find motivation, right? So if you haven't subscribed yet, do this. If you haven't liked this video yet, do this. Do this right now. And the reason number three is probably I'm going to move somewhere to the next league. Thing is that I decided to literally reshuffle my wind turbines. I don't know. You have this image on the background somewhere here. I'm just like pointing fingers somewhere at some point, just as a background. I'm talking like not connected to that image, and you should not like dedicate my other view. I just like put it in the background so you can see and like understand what kind of wind turbines we are talking about and what kind of stuff it's going on. So I'm selling everything except my first one, the S3, which is like top front, the smallest one, which has the iron tail added. I will make it just look nicer a little bit later once I have time for this. And that one is the only one that stays because that one is my first one. That one is heavily modified, absolutely changed. There is nothing except the small turbine's body left from the S3 anymore. And I mean, I like it. I mean, we had passed through a lot, and that's the only one that will stick with me for as long as it keeps working. And that's a reality. I will not be changing it. Maybe I will do some more modifications to it. Who knows? I am not aware of this, but I mean, this one stays. M3 with the modified tail, which behaves not so much better. So much better, and it's so much more stable on the turbulent, fluctuating winds, is being sold with a fully matching blue controller. I mean, I put the price for it for $120 US dollars. I don't know if somebody will get it, but that is a fair price, I think. I will name you the wind turbines and the combinations and the prices, and you will tell me whether it's the fair price and if you would have bought it, for example. Like, let's keep this kind of conversation going. Let me know in the comments, like if something that I'm mentioning is worth it. The one in the middle in the center, actually, with the flag, with the Ukrainian flag. It's Ukrainian made. I mean, it's kind of unique because mine is the number 30, and probably the manufacturer will only produce like 50 or maybe 60 units until he's out for retirement. And that will be it. And there will be no more of these wind turbines produced ever, I believe. So, I mean, this is kind of unique. I can sell it, but I don't want to sell it for too cheap because this is unique. And I put the price for it together with the Match It controller. The JNGE one, it will be working absolutely perfectly, the green one. And the price for it, I set for it, is 750, given it has the 2.05 meters in diameter. And I mean, it fully corresponds to what it produces. Like, what you get in like numbers of physical possibilities, that's one that's what it's showing. I mean, the generator itself is more capable there, but the wind well is limiting it. But it will not overspin because of the quite a little bit less z parameter, which is the so-called blade tip speed ratio. So that parameter is closer to 5 than normally for the Chinese manufacturer, which is around 6, 6.5 or 7. Like it just fluctuates, and it depends on the manufacturer. Like normally the rotations are faster. The slower rotations are normally on the blade pitch wind turbines. There it's closer to 5.5 approximately, and for this one specifically, it's about 5. Yeah, that's it. FT1000 close up, closer to closer to us, guys. The one with the gray color painted wind wheel, the 2.5 meter in diameter. I'm going to sell it with it matching it, a white orange controller. I put the price for it for $1,100 because, well, roughly I thought that the generator, a wind turbine itself, is worth like 900, and the controller is about 200. Probably should be okay price for it because I mean, once I fixed the tail, it started flying. It started flying. It's constantly showing close to 1 kilowatt, which is its nominal power, and it's even exceeding this 1 kilowatt quite often, and way more often than it was doing this with the once the tail was furling and once it was foldable. That makes me thinking that this diameter is absolutely good, and I mean that right now it's working like as it should. I mean, I was an idiot for 2 years and didn't make this tail fixed until recently, like 2 weeks ago. Probably you can check my later all the videos when I did it, and since then, I mean this one started working. I mean, I probably even think that this is a little bit a rush decision to sell it as well because finally it started working as it should, and I still decided to sell it. I mean, I decided to sell all of them and to see which one of them goes, and probably this will open some new opportunities. The one that is behind it, so the closest one is this one, and then you have the back there, the wind turbine, which is FT1500, the 2.8 meters in diameter. I'm not selling it with the controller because I need that Ukraine-made controller, which is buck plus boost. PWM, yes, I know MPPT will always bypass it, will always be better, but I need that controller because that one is decent one. Decent one, and that's also a landmark for I don't know. It's the best Ukrainian controller made so far. That's also the honest reality. It's not the best controller in the world, absolutely not, because some of the Chinese controllers are so much better, so much pricier to be honest. But that one is good on middle and strong wind. The only like uh, not likes that goes from me to this controller is the slow wind. Low wind works, and this is something that I know how to adjust a little bit, but this is something I can live with because, well, up to 3.3, 3.5 meters per second, it will work in a pulse mode and will not produce a lot. It will it's just like this because it's PWM, it's not MPPT. Like you cannot do anything with this. What else? So I decided to sell this wind turbine for 950 Sol wind turbine, 96 volts. If anybody thinks that's a fair price, let me know. If not, let me know. And the biggest one, the one that is on top over here, the 12-meter height, currently sitting FT2000 L2 with the ballast WWS20 controller, which is blue controller, big blue controller, 2 kilowatt one. I mean, seriously, since I put it to be sold, less than 48 hours, it's gone. I mean, it's already agreed to be taken, and I'm just like waiting for the money to arrive. It went for as much as I asked for it, 1,400. So it's $1,400. The set, wind turbine plus controller, and I mean that person should be happy that he will be getting a very decent wind turbine that is really capable, that is even capable to show on this exact controller way over its 2 kilowatts that was promised. It was like 2 days ago, it was shooting 2.7, 2.65 to be exact. And that's in my place, and I live not in a very strong wind area. So yeah, that's the reality. So one of them is gone, and the biggest one is gone already. So I hope I can sell others to open some new roads for something additional. Since my tower is delayed a little bit, new tower, 15-meter tower is delayed a little bit. That's why I will be putting probably the currently sitting 380 volts wind turbine on the 12-meter instead of 52,000 L2. And I will get a new one. It's already decided. I am going to check and compare the centrifugal blade pitch wind turbine of 4-meter diameter with the fixed pitch wind turbine from that exact same manufacturer. So we will have two wind turbines, same size, almost same generator with a tiny difference. I will explain later which exact one. And one will be the fixed pitch, and the other one will be pitch controlled. So mechanical twisting of the blades, depending on the wind speed. And we will finally have the most exact answer whether you need this system or not. Um, that is costly. That is a costly thing because, well, like the price wise, fixed pitch controlled wind turbine costs 2 times. So you can get literally two wind turbines of fixed pitch instead of one which is pitch controlled. Controller will be same price, same size, like because they are equal, but the wind turbine itself is crazily different in price. I don't know if it will be. I mean, I'm 100% confident that it will not be as much, like 2 times more efficient, right? But I'm eager to see whether there will be any benefit on low winds, middle winds, um, whether it will produce more in a long term, in a month or 2 months, and it'll be very easy to compare because both of those will be the high voltage wind turbines. Just the very difference will be that one can be 380 and the other one cannot be 380. The other one should be 220 in my case because, well, I have day 5 kilowatt and I will have to use that one. But I mean, that's not a huge difference there. I mean, we can always discount this 0.25% difference on the cable voltage drop loss that will be from the tower. I mean, this 0.25% will not matter a lot. Like, I mean, if that's a 0.25%, I will not even bother going 2 times twice the price, right? I mean, if there will be like 30% of power increase probably in production, then it's probably worth the move. In some cases, specifically when you drastically need some electricity, when you drastically need the power, in winter, for example, yeah. But whether it's worth it at all, I still don't have this answer for the question, and nobody can give me. I've been asking this many times to the manufacturer, to the users, and the thing very simple. I'm just always asking why the pitch controlled wind turbine is better than a non-pitch controlled wind turbine. Just because, or because it's more complicated, because it's more sophisticated. I mean, I'm not satisfied anytime with the answers I'm getting. That's why I finally made a decision. Okay, I have to figure it out myself because, I mean, well, and to make it work, I have to sell some of the wind turbines that I currently have. I mean, I just cannot throw the investment just like this. Just let's like throw it, and because this is not fair. And if I'm doing this test, I have to get some reasonable uh, understanding why am I doing this. So that is why I'm strongly insisting on it and asking you guys subscribe for the channel. I mean, it still hasn't started to pay off. So if you want to see this battle later in some time in 4 or 5 months, because I mean I have to order it and it has to deliver, it has to come to my place. You will have to be subscribed to not miss it. That's as easy as that. And why I'm selling all the others, because I just want to reshuffle the set and the turbines are changing. For example, the FT2000 L2 model now goes with a fixed tail, for example, from the factory. And I'm real curious if that will make any difference. I will probably get myself that same wind turbine, just in a different voltage, maybe 96 voltage, because previous one was in 48 volts. So yeah. Anyways, I named you the prices for the sets. Uh, I have to tell you, I just haven't told you that all of those wind turbines are 48-volt ones, except the FT1500, which one? This is the only one that is 96. And the obvious that I'm doing is I'm going for higher voltages. I'm going for different sets. Probably I will get the FT 3000 L1 3.7D. Probably I will get the 2500, which is 3.46. I'm not sure yet. I'm still not decided on this. So, I mean, that's a good point for you. You can listen comments which kind of wind turbines you want to see. I already told you that there will be a 4-meter diameter plate pitch wind turbine. Yes, that one will be here. But what else? Let me know. Maybe I would want to try something different, and we'll show to everybody. Anyways, thanks for watching this long monologue. Subscribe finally if you still haven't, and like this video. See you later, guys. Bye.